Hey guys, so I thought I would break down my fitness journey for you. Because I know there's some of you out there who have like followed me for quite a long time. It's probably the ones who are like watching these videos. And I don't know, like I probably haven't explained my fitness journey well enough for a lot of you guys and just have gotten to where I am today. And, I post what I can on my Instagram and website just from like workout videos and tips and all that. But I think these vlogs are really kind of getting my word out there to you guys, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying them. Okay, and I'm going to start by saying that I was always a very, very, very tiny girl. Like, to the point where I felt like I was sticking bones when I look back on the pictures of me when I was from like single digits just going into like double digits and stuff. Like, I'm 22 now, so I'm not 15. I may look it. I get that all the time. But yeah, I was definitely a very, very, very small girl, compared to my family as well. Like we are very, very different body types, and I just want to emphasize on that as well. Just genetics is a huge part of what your journey is going to look like and what your body type and even how you act and down to the way you look is going to be. So just really, really keep that in mind, that maybe my fitness journey won't be exactly like yours or what you hope it will be. And just so going into that, being small and being really, really tiny, gaining any weight or just having any like noticeable body fat on me was really like non-existent when I was younger. Like I just never could seem to put on weight. It was not something I was wanting to do, but no matter what I ate, I was just one of those people who couldn't put on weight. Like I think that rhymed, but I couldn't stress that enough. Like couldn't gain weight, especially going into now. It's still something that I really, really struggle with and that I really, really stress over a lot is how slow my body wants to put on weight. And I haven't exactly figured out the best way for myself to put on weight. Like if I need to be eating 3 times as many calories or if I need to be eating just like a steady amount of calories. So that's still something that I'm working on for myself right now. Is just figuring out the best way to put on muscle mass and gain weight, being a naturally small person. I'm doing a lot of research on it too, so that's going to be something I'm going to include in my fitness guides and programs. And so when I was younger, I was a ballet dancer. I was pretty into it, just doing it like once a week. Nothing crazy, nothing competitive, but it was definitely something I love to do. That's how I've just kind of gotten so flexible. I mentioned that in my workout video if you guys watched that, but yeah, so definitely was able to kind of keep me nice and lean and toned over the years as well, and probably into these years, just by keeping me athletic. I was doing it for probably 7, 8 years. I did, like I said, I didn't do it competitively. It was just like once a week type of deal, but that was really all I did that was athletic when I was younger. So kind of seeing my career change into like a fitness and nutrition career was awesome. Like I was expecting honestly to possibly be like a ballerina dancer when I was younger, like we're on the Nutcracker, but like there's no way that's happening now. And so from the ballet, like nothing else I was doing was active. When I got into high school, I think I was realized like how inactive I was. From doing like the fitness test and getting into gym class and stuff. It was just brutal. I absolutely hated it just because it was hard. Like I realized I was like a weak person. I didn't want to do it, and it was just not enjoyable at all. So once I graduated from high school, I definitely wanted to smarten up and change my lifestyle. I decided to join the gym and get a gym membership. And that was definitely like the real life changer that started my whole fitness journey overall. But I want to say that you do not need a gym membership to start your own fitness journey or just get into like a healthy lifestyle. There's no need to. For me, it was just right down the street. It was so convenient to go to, and I knew a couple girls who went there, so I just thought it'd be like a really fun thing to do. For me, joining a gym is probably like the best thing like I've ever done in my entire life. I really was like the lifestyle like changer for me. when I first started exercising, again, this is just going to be like the start of my fitness journey right here. Things were, I was very, very, very intensely into exercise. Like all I wanted to do was like be there 7 days a week, um, exercise as hard as I could, hit every muscle possible. Like I remember when the girls would ask me when I would come into the gym, they'd be like, "Oh, like, what are you training today?" And I'd be like, "Cardio and abs." Like cardio and abs, that's it. Like that's all I want to train. Like I was so like strict with that. And this was back when I was like, what, yeah, in 2012 when I was like 18, like 17 years old. So I was kind of like in that age when I would just wanted to like have abs and like be thin. You know what I mean? That was kind of like the look, especially back then, kind of when Instagram like first started too. Everybody's kind of gotten into like the thicker look, which I absolutely love, and that's a look I've always kind of wanted to have, but I almost thought it was nearly impossible just with the way I have gained weight over the years. It's like been super, super hard. So just being able to see any curve and definition is like on me, like in my back, glutes, hamstrings, wherever. It's just like so, it's so, so, so happy. So definitely like, yeah, I'll just keep kind of going into it more, I guess, like about when my workout style when I first started exercising, it was high intensity interval training, cardio and abs, very, very, very like intense. Very, very, very intense. Like it was not something that was probably meant for my body type. I really just like burnt off like any fat that I possibly had that I probably gained from high school when I was eating awful. But that exercise is kind of what made me like absolutely like shredded and ripped. And again, it was like I liked the look, but I really, really, like I was wanting to just put on muscle, and I was just wanting to eventually just put on muscle and like see more muscle. Um, so changing my workout style has definitely been where I've seen those results. From dropping high intensity interval training, not even touching the treadmills anymore, not even really training abs. That's how I've switched my workout style and just been able to see the results that I want to personally. And again, so these are all just my recommendations and why I have seen results and my fitness journey and how I've gotten there through over the 3 years. So, if you're a girl, if you're someone out there watching this, who like you're like, oh my God, I'm tiny too. Like I want to put on muscle, I want to put on weight, I want to have a little bit of curve. Working on your nutrition, working on your mindset, working on your exercise form and routine is really going to be what is going to get you to reach your goals. Like getting into the gym and exactly like trying to hit every muscle possible, trying to lift as heavy as you can and not even having like the proper form or the correct exercise technique. That's really not going to be what is going to get you there. I just want to make that clear, and I'm sure you know that, but mind and muscle connection is really, really important, and that's really been the changer in my like fitness journey is learning that mind and muscle connection. Just learning how to activate those muscle fibers and get deep into those muscle fibers and really just work the proper muscles that you should be on the days and not absolutely just trying to burn every single possible calorie I could, which is what I was doing like literally like 3 years ago. And so with all this high intensity exercise and cardio and abs 7 days a week, was hardly even getting any rest. I was probably maybe getting like 1 or 2 days of rest. Like that was like if I had to be out of town or something like that. I was like so obsessed. But I took a couple months off from the gym just to recoup my mind and just get back into that normal balanced lifestyle. Eventually, I got into holistic nutrition. Once I got into the holistic nutrition, that's really kind of what not forced me, but really opened my eyes and really got me into like that balanced way of living and just not even stressing over not being able to go to the gym one day. It's just like learning that balanced lifestyle routine is so, so, so important. And, like a balanced lifestyle, like what is that? that just means like knowing like what exercise is right for your body, knowing what foods are good for you, using those just to make you the best possible you can. Really like, and not stressing over it, and just learning how to take one step at a time and knowing that you will get there one day. Once I changed into this mindset and I started exercising at the gym after taking those couple months off, and this was only just like back in 2015. Like I was training pretty hard for like a year and a half, 2 years. Like I became pretty close with some of the personal trainers at the gym. They showed me some awesome stuff. And once I got into that little 2-month break and just kind of focusing on myself and my mindset and especially nutrition, got back into the gym. Workout style like completely changed. I think I was just doing cardio once a week, and I really just started to notice amazing, amazing results within my body, within my muscle definition and shape, and just the way I was connecting through my workouts, and especially just the endorphins I was getting. It was just like a real good feeling, a real high. And especially after that, I was like, you know what? I think I can take this like into a career. Like back in 2015, I was like, this is something I can so do as a career. I'm like, I'm already becoming a holistic nutritionist. I was like, let's combine the personal training and let's make a career out of this. So eventually I got offered a job at Good Life Fitness, and that's kind of what's taken off my personal training career. That's how it's taken off. But so really happy that, I have that now. And again, I'm planning on just, I'm not working for Good Life right this time. I've decided to just kind of pursue my own business. And I really want to work with like my followers and throughout my website and just, outside of Good Life as an online personal trainer and holistic nutritionist. Because I know there's a lot of girls out there who are kind of wanting to get into this balanced lifestyle as well. So that's really where what's been my bright light really at the end of the tunnel is seeing all my hard work really pay off, and then people noticing it and wanting to get me into that career and helping clients out of that gym and everything. That was just such like a good like changing feeling for me, and it was something that I knew that this was going to be right. It was going to be the right decision. This was going to be like my balanced lifestyle. And so after a few months of, working with clients, working as a personal trainer, I really learned a lot, and I learned the experience that I really needed to. So that was really my decision, like, to leave after like 6 months. But learning what I did, but like from like exercise science, my workout style has completely switched. It's completely different than what it used to be. Like I'm not doing any high intensity interval training now, and this is 2016, so within the last like 6 months or so, like, yeah, I haven't been doing any high intensity interval training, haven't been doing like cardio before, weight training or all that. I've just basically been doing like strict weight training, 3 to 4 days a week. I am making sure that I'm getting plenty of rest, like at least 3 days of rest per week, maybe 2, but I know the importance it has on my muscles especially. They just need the rest to recuperate after all that stress you're putting on your muscles throughout a workout, after especially heavy lifting. And that's literally how I've been able to just get the athletic ability that I have now and just be able to have the shape I do have now is by doing weightlifting, like literally like 3 or 4 days a week. I'm sure a lot of you guys are already doing that, but I know I am really tiny, and a lot of people underestimate the way I look just by how tiny I am. But I'm like, want to do a pull-up race? Want to do a pull-up race? Let's do it. Like, they're just, you can't underestimate anyone. You have to just believe in everyone that ever comes across your path, because we're all working on our own, like, fitness journey. We're all working on our own, just, life journey. So just supporting anyone like you can around you is really what's going to give you the good karma and like bring you back up and just like a happy state. And so I'm just going to kind of like break it down here now, just my little fitness journey. I hope this was something that you guys kind of like enjoyed watching and got some tips out of. But yeah, quick little breakdown. So I was completely into the high intensity interval training, cardio and abs every single day. 3 years ago, that was like my absolute workout style routine, and it definitely put a little bit of stress and damage onto my body and muscles. And into now, I've been just like my workout routine now is basically, it's always like switching up, but basically, like I said, like three days a week, 3 or 4 days a week in the gym. I'll either be doing like a back day, a leg day, an arm day, whether it's, I'll be like splitting them up obviously throughout the week, but a lot of the time I'm just either doing like split muscle groups as well, just be making sure the muscles are like having some rest. Maybe I'll be doing a shoulder day and like a glute day or a quad day and a bicep day. I don't know, just something like that, just to kind of like split up the muscle groups, make sure the muscles are having rest in between sets. And yeah, so for me, weightlifting has been the key for me to get into my athletic ability and just the shape I have now. And that's really been my fitness journey, is just transitioning into a high intensity cardio freak to a weightlifter. Yeah, wouldn't necessarily like call myself a weightlifter, but it's definitely really all I'm doing in the gym nowadays. Maybe I'll like hit up like some TRX or something like that, but that's really it is just like strict weightlifting right now. And I know it doesn't sound so interesting. I know it doesn't sound fun, but definitely for a couple months, it's what it's going to have to be, like just intense, boring weightlifting with watching my rest, watching everything, just so I can start putting on some mass and making sure I'm eating right. I know you guys know how important it is for nutrition to be on point with any type of exercise, but especially weightlifting if you're wanting to put on mass and weight. Nutrition is going to be the key. Making sure you're getting enough calories in to feed that muscle and feed and grow those muscle fibers. It's really it. It's really it. So I'm probably going to go eat soon just to make sure I am feeding those muscle fibers. But, I really hope you guys like this. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but, I wasn't ever the type of girl to use guides, or, I didn't really have a personal trainer kind of, or like a boyfriend or any fitness buddy really kind of like tell me what to do and watch over me every single rep and watch my form. I've kind of just been doing it on my own and learning from others, learning from friends and personal trainers that I do have. And again, it's been quite a little journey. So I do hope you guys liked it. Please comment below and let me know if you'd liked it or not. Maybe if there's like something else you guys want me to film. I think my next video that I'm going to film is going to be my supplements, and I really hope you guys like that. I may try to do 2 parts. I'm not too sure. Kind of like just a mineral and nutrient support supplement video, and then maybe like an herbal supplement, like with 2 parts, just because I have a feeling it may be a little long. I don't want these videos to be too long. This one's already kind of pushing it. But yeah, so again, I hope you guys liked it, and please give me a comment. And yeah. Okay, and one last reminder. I don't want you to think that, just because this is my fitness journey, oh, then you're tiny, like it's going to be the exact same thing. Like everybody's fitness journey is so different. And all of our bodies are so different. So whatever you are doing, just keep it up. Learn from, like your peers, your friends, your people that you look up to, your idols. And all you can really do is just learn and increase your own knowledge to really get the most out of your body and get the most out of your brain and the most out of your muscles. So that's really going to be it. So thanks again, guys, for watching.